See, time goes by, and sometimes, yes, we'll cry. You wipe every tear from our eyes. Where I am now, better than before. Through those open doors, where I am now. Where I am now, I'm in a special place. I took a walk to grace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, the FYI radio show with your host, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton. I'm Ed Everett, the co-host. The music you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live at WGPL, WMVA, 1350 studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, and you can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to ChristianBroadcastingCompany.com, click and listen live, 1400 AM, 1350 AM, and you can hear us all over the world. And now I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Would you, could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors, our WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
And Peace 95.3 FM and W 95.3 FM WBCE 1400 AM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll shout you out later on in the show.
Shout out, you say you'll shout out later on in the show.
I tell you what, shout it out. All we gotta do is like, share, comment. Go to Cristo Records 1, that's on YouTube, CRISTO, and please subscribe to our show.
And please, sound like Jenny Brown. Please.
Sing this song. This is fun Friday.
That's right. It's the end of the week. I just got paid. There's a party over here.
I tell you what,
and a party over there.
we're looking forward to some great things on the weekend. It's going to be kind of lovely today, too. Less humidity here in the Hampton Roads area. And wow, we can take a break for a minute because it's going back up tomorrow tonight.
That's right. Tonight is the outside temperature be about 103.
Yes.
Yeah. So you might as well get ready. Summer is not gone yet.
Well, Mr. E, this is our Friday segment.
Yeah.
What's in your closet? Issues concerning us women. But before we talk to our audience about this segment, Mr. E had a birthday on yesterday, you guys. Wish Mr. E a happy birthday. Make sure you go on our pages, go on his page, Edward Everett, go to my page, you'll see the post there, and say happy birthday to Mr. E. Mr. E, how you feel?
I feel 100. I feel like a new dime.
That is a marvelous day.
Yeah.
I hope you had a great celebration.
Yeah.
And wish you many more happy occasions.
Thank you so
Mr.
much.
E, yes, it's our What's in Your Closet issues concerning women. And guess what? We have a beautiful guest, Miss Almani Ellis. and she's going to tell us how to get more fit,
Most.
especially with this look, this fall and the winter coming. Miss Armani Ellis, how are you, love?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing. I know I'm doing good. I'm sure, Mr. E, how you feel?
I'm wonderful. I am wonderful.
Oh, wow. Armani, tell folks a little bit about yourself, and then we're going to talk about Mo Fit, baby.
My name is Alani Ellis. I am from the Metro area, Chesapeake, to be exact. I'm 26. Graduated from Howard in 2018 with my degree in human performance. I had my daughter in 2020, which kind of in the pandemic birth what most it was and is. And as just raising her, getting back into sports, um, I've kind of birthed a passion for postpartum athleticism and kind of just how to build your body back up so to be strong after pregnancy to be even more stronger and resilient.
Yes. Now tell us where the name Mo Fit came
This kind of a play on words. So my full name is Almani, and then of course N-O-N-I and Honey and Mani. So the Mo part came from there, and of course fit, so Mo fit. And then on the other end is the play on words how we say more money, no problem.
Move
from.
on.
And Mo fit to everything.
Oh, Mo.
More passion, Mo fit.
Absolutely. So physical fitness at first, was it your thing when you went to college, or was this birth afterward?
Personal training, physical insurance coach wasn't. I honestly thought I was going to physical therapy school. That was my intention going in. And then after I got finished my degree, I started doing my hours to apply for PT school. And then things that I realized, I didn't think this was the avenue that I wanted to go in. And in that limbo time, I got certified with personal training. And as I fell in love with personal training and I got deeper into that for education, for connection, um, I realized I didn't have to go the PT route to make a difference, to be knowledgeable, um, and just to impact the world around me.
Okay. So Armani, if you can talk directly in your phone, and if it's on speakerphone, take it off so we can hear you a little clearer. We got a little radio.
Is this better?
Yes. So anyway, Mo Fit, Lord have mercy. We're coming. First of all, Mo Fit. Talking about Mo Fit, Armani, you look so good, and you are definitely training very well, very hard. How can we get more fit? How can we get rid of some of the extras and have our body tone?
I'm gonna say, hold on, you going?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is it better for you to do it the first way, the way you were doing it, in order to hear us? Anyway, we're gonna let Amani
Make adjustments.
make the adjustment on her sound. Right now, we are interviewing this Amani Ellis, and she has a company called MoFit. And I'm telling you, I didn't think it was as deep as it was. I knew it was physical fitness, but I didn't know it had to do with after women give birth, having that whole mind, body, and soul, spirit thing, come together. Because it is kind of traumatizing in a sense to the body after you've had a child and you want to get back and get things up and right and get back in the right frame of mind. You got a new normal.
Yeah.
A baby brings a lot of changes,
Yeah.
and I mean definitely to a woman's body.
Well,
So,
I never had a baby, so I wouldn't be able to tell you what it brings.
but I'm sure you have seen your wife as she gives birth. But Armani, are you there?
I'm here. Can you guys hear me better?
Oh, you sound so good.
Okay, good.
Yes. So I was just telling Mr. E, I didn't know that MoFit was a little bit more than just physical care, physical fitness. I didn't know you were kind of like dealing with women that have had babies and children and, dealing with that whole thing of bouncing back, getting back. Can you tell us one more time about that part of your business?
Yes. So after I had my daughter Hardy, I created what was the postpartum guide. As a
Yes.
with my mom, a lot of moms, of course, after you have a baby, life is busy.
Yes.
You don't have the time or energy to even think about working out. Nonetheless, is what you're going to do. So I sat down and created something um, that was programmed in a way that follows all the principles of strength training and allows women to get a workout in at their home
Mhm.
in 45 minutes. And then it's an 8 to 12 week guide, so it takes you through all different phases. And eventually, depending on what your goals are, hopefully it'll get you back to at least starting to run, um,
Yes.
or at least being able to apply uh, plyometrics, things like jumping and things like that, without having to deal with like leakage um, or other symptoms that come
Yes.
from postpartum.
Oh, wow. So listen, we're coming into a new season shortly, fall and winter. And you know goodness well, we're moving around during the summer, but those months are months of look, I don't want to go out in the cold. I don't want to do
Right.
too much. How can we stay more fit in those seasons?
I think you have to, biggest thing is to find things that you like. I tell people all the time, it's better to do the things that you can do consistently rather than nothing at all.
Uh-huh. Yes.
So if you can do twice a week strength training consistently, do those twice a week. If you know you can walk 30 minutes 5 times a week, then we'll walk. But it's better to do something rather than nothing, even in that cold weather. And if you can find a body workout to do at home, if you're comfortable to go to the gym, you can do that to enjoy and be able to do that consistently.
Absolutely. I wanted to, before Mr. E, he has a question for you, but tell us about your classes and services, and even if you do competition.
Can you say that part one more time?
Yes, about the services of MoFit, the classes, how does things play out?
Yeah. So with the classes, usually with the personal training one-on-one, all my sessions are hours because we make sure that you warm up good. If you have any mobility issues, anything that's going on with your knees or shoulders, knees or toes, then we go into like the actual workout, the strength training, um, and then we'll have a cool down, make sure you stretch, and all of that. And then I have where you have strength group classes. So I just began a 45 plus strength class for my season folks. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm about to get old.
Yeah.
For my season for my season folks because a lot of people don't know or don't understand that the older we get, the more muscle mass we lose, and the more power we lose. And if you're unable to catch yourself if you trip, if you don't have the muscle mass to do those things, then you're more susceptible to injury and then long term injury. So the basis behind that is just simply lifelong athleticism. Being able to do the things, put your groceries from the house, from the car to the house, being able to put things up in your cupboard, things like that. So I tell people the strength based class is really just so we can train for life, not for a specific sport. That's a really big one that I do now too.
You know, Mo, I hear you talking about more fitness, and again, congratulations to you. You know, because I've been following the mimer Mo and Mo now Mo Fitness. Listen, is this only for the ladies?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, okay. You know, because I was getting ready to get an attitude because, you know, normally when we hear anything, they always talk about the ladies, the ladies. Now, there's a lot of men, Mo, that's out here trying to lose a Dunlap. What do you have for a Dunlap?
I mean, the big thing, exactly like we said, is consistency. And another thing, of course, as people say, is your diet. The diet is the most important. So being able to understand what you're eating, um, and addressing those things. And of course, as you get older, there's other things come into play, like seeing your doctor start hormones and getting those together, so you're able to. Um, get it together the way you want to.
This is the first time I really had heard any personal trainer talk about hormones. How does the hormone play a role in weight training?
Well, especially if we're talking about menopausal women. Of course, once the menopause, there are different. We know there are different things going on with the body. The hormones are shifting and changing. And so we hear a lot of older women say that it's harder for them to lose like their lower stomach fat. Which it is. It's research behind that. And a lot of the women, older women, have different like, deficiencies, different vitamins and things like that. So I always stress the importance of going to see your doctor because sometimes there's women who work out 3, 4 times a week and still can't lose it. And there's other things that have to be addressed outside of fitness that outside of my scope, but will be in the doctor's scope. So we can work together. If everybody can put their heads together, then we can figure out what's best for you to live a long, healthy life. And then redefining what that looks like for you. If you're 50, 60, it might not be 130 pounds. It might still be 180, 190, 200. But you can walk up the stairs without having to run out of breath. You can do the things that you want to do and be happy.
More as I begin to hear you talk, you got a sidekick. Where's your sidekick at? That fellow by the name of Alan. I know that's your sidekick. Is he help training folk also?
He's not help training, but he acts like he halfway wants to be trained. He halfway. He probably listening right now.
He is. Shout out to Alan. Yes.
I'm about to go over there and say his house. So he's gonna talk about it. But if y'all talk to him, tell him he needs to listen to.
All right, Alan. Shout out to Alan. That's our good friend. But Almani now, tell us about the eating part as well. Now, in your program, would we have to change our eating habits?
No, wait. I don't think I think as everybody needs are individual to your needs.
Okay.
But it is your basic fundamentals that everybody has to agree to. As far as I do talk about macros, those are the same, which are protein, fat, carbohydrates. And a lot of people underestimate how important protein is.
Yes.
Being able to have enough, how it has so many vital functions for our body. We don't get enough of and so you can't gain muscle, you can't retain muscle without adequate protein.
Wow.
So that is one of the most important. Of course, fats are vital just for our functioning. It helps support our organs, around our organs. So it's yes and no. As far as the specific prep or training for the person knows, but I do give you the understanding of what the foundations are.
Yes.
And then from there, I'm trying to help you like with a grocery list, things that you like or don't like, and how to build that around your lifestyle.
Wow. Yes. What about training? I noticed that you train hard. Does everybody need weightlifting? Should everybody do that along with regular exercise?
Everybody needs some form of strength training.
Okay.
And I tell people, you might not do what I do.
Mm-hmm.
You might not deadlift the pounds that I deadlift.
Ooh,
however,
yes.
you will be deadlifting something. Because I say the basis of it, a deadlift is taking it out to pick something up.
Yes.
When you sit to a chair, that is a squat.
Mm.
And
Okay.
so if you don't have the strength, the mobility to be able to do that consistently, then you would need to strength train. Even with overhead things, same thing I said, putting your stuff in the cupboard, putting your dishes in the cupboard will take overhead strength. Carrying your groceries in the house, those will be exercises called motor care. So strength training is a great way to prepare you for the activities that you'll be doing in your day.
Nobody gave those examples of weightlifting and working out, like carrying groceries in the house and sitting down at chairs and being able to reach up in the cabinet. Now I also heard you talk about the hormones. What about the testosterone of a man?
I don't have the information to even talk in depth right now
Okay.
Yes.
about male testosterone.
Yeah. But you do, you have clients that are men, what ages are usually the men that you work with?
So right now between 40 and 60.
Wow.
Yep. And then
Great.
I usually have some youth athletes, but as far as like adult men,
Yes.
they're actually older adult men
Okay. I
um,
get it.
that are working seated all the time, desk jobs, or I know he's ex-military. Um, and so even there, it's just incorporating strength training to kind of reverse sitting so much or how our posture is because we're at computers all the time, sitting at desks and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
What challenges did you have after you had your baby, as far as your body? We noticed that you are very toned, very strong. You can definitely lift those weights. Oh my God. But what challenges did you have, Almani, after you had your baby?
I think the biggest challenge was redefining what reality was,
Hmm.
and that I couldn't come back doing running miles, and I couldn't come back doing sit ups. I had to, after trying it, I was like, oh man, I can't do this at all. And I
Wow.
had to sit back, I had to pause, and that's when I really began starting like the research into like, well, what are you supposed to do after having a baby?
Hmm.
And then I learned there's a lot of misinformation regarding what should women be doing,
Hmm.
and then what we think we have to do in order to quote unquote bounce back. And just knowing, I tell people all the time, I tell my for moms that I train that it took 10 months to grow the baby.
Yes.
It took more than 2 weeks or 3 months for you to take the weight off and for your body to heal. And I
Yes.
think that was the biggest challenge for me at first.
Wow. Well, say good morning to Miss Sheila Robbins, Mr. Chris Hinton. Good morning to you, Mr. Alan Ellison, Alice Ellis. I want to say good morning to you, sir. I know he's got a grandbaby. And Miss Sheila Robbins, thank you so much for tuning in to the Talk About Radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio show. And our special guest is none other than Miss Amani Ellis of MoFit.
Look, Amani, let's talk about the whole person, mind, body, soul. How do you service people so they can be well rounded? I think. Okay, she's gonna be back.
Why?
But
Yeah.
okay, so yeah. Did you hear the question? The question was, how do we get well rounded? You know, it's the physical body, spirit, soul. Do you address anything else besides the physical?
Yeah, well, definitely individual from client to client.
Mhm.
I have a lot of clients. One, I tell people life is going to happen,
Yes.
right? And people have to cancel sessions because things go on. And I explain to them that this is a lifelong journey.
Yes.
Fitness, there's no point in your physical fitness that you just arrive. And then the physical helps you with the physical. So if you take the time to love your body, take the time to take a 30-minute walk, what it can do for your mind, your body, and your spirit too.
Yes.
Of course, we talked about even hormones, how going for a walk outside and having the sun release those endorphins and can boost your mood.
Wow.
Things of that nature that people really don't think about. People attach fitness to only the physical. Your goal is that they want to lose X amount of weight, that they want to have this specific look. And it didn't realize that it's so much more.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What things are you involved with? Are you competing, or you have any kind of anything coming up that we should know about?
Yeah, so I have quite a few things. Personally, I am training for the USA Powerlifting National Competition.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So I'll be traveling to Memphis, Tennessee try out and show the world that unconventional sport activities, or sports in general, uh, doesn't have to be conventional. It doesn't have to be hard. Things can be fun. Fitness can be fun. Fitness can be fulfilling, and that triumph is on the other side of the field. So anything that I thought I would never do, I decided to try and do.
Wow.
A few weeks ago, I was skydiving.
We saw that. We saw, Armani, we saw that. I was like, this girl is brave. Oh my God. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I'm just like I'm really reaching out to different companies and things that I like say like, you know what, I'm kind of scared, or I'm choosing not to be scared, or I'm choosing to walk my fear that it's not fearful anymore.
Wow.
And that's why I just kind of want to encourage everybody that they can do anything they put their mind to. Is that fitness doesn't have to be one size fits all. That is a wide range of things that we can be doing, whether it's tennis, whether it's swimming. I've decided I was trying for like a triathlon. So there's so many different things that we can do. We can put our mind.
Monty, wait a minute. What got you into doing all of this fitness and weightlifting? And how many pounds do you deadlift?
Basically, I think the catalyst was having Marty. And then when I started powerlifting, everybody kind of says like, hey, like we can't do what you do. But I tell them all the time, I don't want you to do what I do. I want you to do what you do, and I want you to do what you do the best.
Yes.
So I think that was kind of the catalyst of me saying, I mean, I'm doing anything I put my mind to. It's not just powerlifting. It's all these things. And then right now, currently, the last time I had my meet was January, but
What you say?
I said my last week was January, but I deadlifted 446 pounds.
Ooh,
446 pounds.
Wow. So Armani, we want some information, website or how people can become a part of MoFit. But before you do that, what's going on with the minds? Alan is up here, and we love what you all do together. Tell us what's happening with that ministry.
So we're out the block. We have a few engagements coming up throughout the fall. We are also preparing, of course, for our Mind Talk conference next year. That is going to be information soon. He has a big, I think he's getting stuff together now. We are planning to do a cruise.
All right, now.
We're trying to, put all this together, to get all the minds on a cruise. So I know he'll be releasing more information soon as we develop to get things underway with that too.
Oh, wow, that is so much. Now tell us how we can become more fit, information, anything you have for our listeners and viewers.
Yeah. So you guys can go on my website and see www.glowfit.com.
Who said one more time?
www.glowfit.com.
We want to shout out to your baby, to your mommy, Alan again, to your brother, and we just want to say thank you all for what you do, what you've done for all these years, and how you are blessing us by being a beautiful family and showing us how to live healthy and smart and not only that creative. We just want to thank you so much for being on the FYI radio show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, Mo, before you go, listen, do you have a spot for me?
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead. You can get rid of that Dunlap.
I got to get rid of my Dunlap some more. So do you have a spot for me?
I certainly do.
Oh wow. Tell us one more time how we can contact you.
Yeah, you can go on my website, www.gogetmofit.com. Or if you want to connect on Instagram, my Instagram name is Running Soul. Running is SOLES.
Oh, be blessed, young lady, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you guys for everything.
God bless you.
All right.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. Our special guest has been none other than Miss Mo Fit, Miss Amani Ellis. And for more information, go to Go Get Mo Fit, www.gogetmofit.com. What a great powerlifting, 450 pounds. Don't forget to join us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here on WGBL 1350, WMBA 88.9 Peace, 95.3, and 1400 WPCE. Don't forget to have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Bye.
That's our very, very special guest, Miss Almani Ellis. And look, I'm gonna say something to Daddy right now. Mr. Allen Ellis, listen to Almani. I know I can imagine Alan being his instructor because he is so entertaining and he loves to talk and I can imagine that she's got to keep him on his toes, on his P's and Q's because I can imagine she tell him to do an exercise. I can imagine he break out the dance. I can imagine Alan you doing. Look, he's doing his way.
That's right. That's right.
Don't forget to listen to Almani.
Miss Hinton, his granddaughter is same as my granddaughter,
Yes.
which is Molly. And so when he became a grandfather, I bet you right now Molly is right there in the exercising room, and he can't get his exercise on because he's so busy wanting to be a granddaddy. He's
in the him and his wife, they're in the grandparents club. I know they love it. You can't help but loving it when you have that offspring, that chip off the old block, your child's child. It is a wonderful feeling and a great experience. But we want to say thank you again to Almani Ellis from MoFit. You all want to get MoFit. Listen, he's going to tell you in a minute how you can be more fit. Check it out on Facebook, actually.
Yeah.
If you're on Facebook right now, you can go to MoFit, MO-FIT. Check her out, Almani Ellis as well, ALMONI Check out Alan's page too, Alan Ellis. He's been miming and doing a whole lot of great things in the community for a long time. And go to his page, Alan Ellis. Check him out, like what he's doing, follow what he's doing, and get involved with what they're doing. They're always involved in some great things.
She's going to the power lift. I said, my God, it's going to power lift, and she's right now power lifting 450 pounds. And that's the money. I mean, hey, skydiving and all that.
She's so brave. Yeah. I know she gets from both her parents, but I know Alan is instrumental in that energy that she has to do so many things. Her mom is so sweet, quiet. So I know she is also instilling some great value and some wonderful things into Almani as well. And it's a beautiful family. They always have been beautiful, working together and doing some great creative things. Look at my baby up here. Miss Crystal Hinton, is so good to see you. Crystal is chilling back on vacation, enjoying herself. I don't blame her. School is about to start up, but she's getting her relaxing on, and I'm so glad about it.
That's what it takes. And school is right around the corner.
Yes.
Listen, folks, you got to go to Amani's page and see that green and the muscle that she got up there, at MoFit.
Absolutely. So thank you so much for being on. Check her out. Check out all that she's doing and support. I want to, speaking of support, I want everybody to go to Bullvik, go to our website, the new game, the new business, which is Bullvik Academy LLC. I started. We have a great game for our families, our youth, schools as well. And it is Bullvik, B-U-L-V as in victory. I see. Get the game for your youngins. They love the iPads. They love the iPhone. Even if you have an Android, you can go to Google Play and get the app. B-U-L-V, I see Bullvik. It has a wonderful way of showing you what bullying looks like and the emotions that go along with it. It's a game. You have to think, strategize, and read. It's a good way of teaching your kids. It's an educational game. It's the E, and it also has the anti-bullying game. And I hope that you all will go and support. Again, you can go to Google Play. You can check it out on your Android. You go to that store. You can go to apple.com for your iOS, those iPads and those iPhones. And you can go to our website.
Yeah.
Go to our website, www.bulvic, BULVICV as in victory, academy.com, bulvicacademy.com. You can buy the game there. You can see some of the things that we're doing with the anti-bullying movement. We'll soon post the anti-bullying rally date for you where you can register. And just go there, as well as our Facebook page, which is Bulvic Academy LLC. That's the Facebook page. I'll put the link up again. You all can just click the link. Or like I said, just go into Facebook and go to Bulvic Academy, BULVIC Academy LLC. Check us out. Add to it. Add some of your stories about bullying or some of the things that are going on. Also, check out the book. Bullying is right underneath your nose.
Yeah.
It's in English. It's in Spanish. It's hard copy. It is also an Audible. You can get it even if you don't want to read it. You can sit up there and listen to it. Go on the website or go wherever books are sold, and you can get Bullying is right underneath your nose.
You know, because we said something earlier, school is about to start.
Yes.
So now listen, you can teach your children and help your children, and you can help yourself to be aware of what bullying is all about. You can help and see and identify what bullying is all about so you can help your child to when they start going to school so you can recognize, you know, it's just not a child's game. It's not a
Yes.
plaything, but this is real. You know, bullying is real. So parents, you need to educate yourself. You need to get the book. You need to listen to the book. You need to, if you speak Spanish, you know, it's in Spanish as well as in English. You need to be aware of what to expect, what's going on in the school.
Absolutely.
You know, so your child won't come home and lock herself in the room.
Absolutely.
Your child won't come home and start cutting her wrists and things of that nature and don't want to go to school and tell you that they don't want to go to school because that boy is picking off. Listen to me real good. Pay close attention. It's not child's play. It's not a game that they're playing. They start off and, you know, you stay back in the day, Miss Hinton, that is just, he just like you. He just like you. No, you got to be very careful because if you take things for granted, you'll be like that, like the lady over at Rich Next School. The little boy, well, they didn't take it for granted, and he turned around and shot somebody. So, hey, it's right underneath your nose. Make sure you go and get the book and get Bulvic. I got it on both my devices, and guess what? I'm mastering it. I'm finding out. I'm spending time.
You gotta spend time with the game. You definitely do. But please support Bulvic, BULVIC. You're going to hear more and more about it. There are a lot of things, great things that's going on with getting the game out, promoting the game, marketing the game. You that I know, and they usually say this, people say that people don't usually support that know you and all this stuff. Well, and sometimes that is true, but we're hoping that you all will support. You got children, you got grandkids, you got nieces and nephews. Please, 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 you got, you know, you're around the educational system and the institutes and things like that. We really, really would love for you all to support, get the game, get the books, and there's much, much more coming as well.
Don't forget, Ms. Hinton, that we have the jobs available if you're looking for your job.
Yes.
If you look for a job, we tell you this all the time. We want to help you to find a job and to let you know that there are jobs that are available out there if you want a job.
Yes, there are jobs. We have our current job list now. You all can go online. They're up there. And Mr. E, if you want to give out a few, that would be absolutely wonderful.
Bay Cabinets is looking for an experienced cabinet builder. The city of Virginia Beach, that's a new one, Bay Cabinet. You know, somebody who's an experienced builder, cabinet builder. The city of Virginia Beach Museum is looking for an education coordinator. And EVS, Eastern Virginia Medical School, is looking for assistant director of giving, a development of giving office, assistant director of donor relations, and a major gift offers.
That's right. EVMS got all these positions. You can go and check them out online. You have First Spark. That's new.
Yeah,
RRCB. They need a regional manager. Nauticus need an event manager. I heard they built a whole lot of
mm,
nice things with Nauticus down in Norfolk. Suffolk Public Library. They need a library assistant as well. So look, check
that's
these
right.
out. Go online. Go to my page. You'll at whatever's page, FYI's page, go to LinkedIn, you'll get it, share it, and it's your good old job.
That's right. That's right. That's what it's all about, getting you back into the workforce. Because a lot of people don't understand. Getting in the workforce will help you make that do, re, mi, and that fa, sol, la.
Absolutely. We're just going to serve a little bit of tea before we go. But Mr. E, so much going on.
Lock him up.
Ooh,
Lock
oh
him
my
up.
God. I
Lock
know
him
somebody
up.
don't want to hear that, but have you all been following the news of the former president of the US of A and all the Trump indictments? How many indictments now, Mr. E?
It's about 80 indictments on one man. Last time I counted, it was 78.
78. I think it's
78,
more coming
and
from
more
Georgia.
is coming. Hey, and then when we hear about what Georgia's going to do in Fulton
Oh my
County,
goodness.
they're not going to treat him as if he was a hierarchy.
Yes.
They're going to treat him just like a common man. It won't be the former president of the United States with the title. It will be Mr. Donald Trump.
And
And
the T is Mr. E is not just him that's going to be indicted in Georgia. I think it's 12 plus. That's going to. I think they said up to 20 people that will be indicted in the city of Fulton County.
well, and that's what it's all about. Lock them up, not
That's
just. And
yes.
one of his closest lawyers, bestest lawyer that is out there in the center, is also being on trial. You got Mr. Giuliani,
Well, he's going to allegedly
allegedly.
be
Yeah,
indicted. But let me say what the T is along with this case is that former President Trump, Mr. Trump, is out there saying all kind of nasty things about the DA and the judges, and I mean just having a good old time. But the he is that the district attorney and them, the those that are the prosecutors, are sitting there eating up that Twitter account, looking at it, looking at what's going on, how he's been talking to who, and this and that. And then they're going to go into the money part of Trump's life and pull out what he's been doing with the campaign financially. This tea is just so much tea. It's ridiculous. Trying to keep up with all the indictments, from the former president, and then all the arms that are attached to it, all the different cases, and all the, who's from John. It's so much junk. But in the midst of all that, you have a former president talking more smack.
Ms. Hinton,
And he think he's serving tea. He thought he was serving tea on the DA talking about she was with a gay. He's sitting up there serving. You need this cup right here. If you want to serve that tea, you need this cup right here.
that's right. He need that cup. Let me share
He's trying
something
to
with you.
serve tea on
He-
some. And guess what? They're saying that you're going to try to serve that tea, but you're going to have to give an account for that tea that you serve.
That's right. And when you open your mouth, listen, what happens is the tea don't cause you to open your mouth, unless it's scalding hot tea. But Trump has not drank any of this tea from FYI cup. But this is what I
Yeah.
want you to understand, brother Trump, you better, Trump, brother, jail Trump, you call him what you want. But listen, you are going down the wrong road. When they tell you to keep your mouth closed,
Well,
you need to hush
that's
it
the
up.
thing. Nobody can do it. The lawyers can't do it. And so, hey, we've got a whole show, on television, and it is just playing out real crazy. They're dealing with the January 6th event. Event is what? What do they call it? It's not an event. It was a terrible, terrible uprising on January the 6th. And I'm telling you, they're
That's
going
right. That's
to
right.
give an account for all that's going on.
And
In
don't
the
for,
meantime, he's serving up everything on, saying anything, and we're going to see where it ends up.
and don't forget they're running around talking about Rico, Rico,
Oh my
Rico,
goodness.
Rico.
Yes.
Rico is a bad word, bad name.
They're
You
going to
know,
pull in everything associated with it, all of the get the patty
that's right. And just roll up. If you're a part of a Rico, just go ahead and put your hands together behind your back and rock on in.
The DA and the DA in Fulton County told all her people, don't worry about it. Keep working. Keep doing your thing because we have a job to do. It's not personal, and we're not going down that road of who struck God. If he wants to go low, we're gonna go high.
I want to say happy birthday to my baby sister, Linda Everett. I want to say Linda Taylor, rather. Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see what else is going on before we go. We have
And don't forget, Miss Hinton, we got FYI coming up with our Monday event. Oh, you don't want to miss an after dark event with Mr. John Walton and his friend from ex football football player from the Washington Commanders, Redskins, whatever the name may be.
Yes, well,
but he'll be with them.
Absolutely. Don't forget to join us Monday at 6 p.m. Well, don't forget to join us Monday anyway at 9:30 for our morning show.
Yeah.
But in the evening, we have three special guests that we want you all to join in with a great conversation, our sports talk. Mr. Johnny Walton will be inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Congratulations. He was the first African-American quarterback of the Philadelphia Eagles. So all you Eagles fans, Redskins fans, Washington fans, whoever you love, come and be a part of our show.
Listen, you can't leave them out like that.
Ooh.
Them Dallas Cowboys.
Oh my God.
That should have been the first name that you should have.
But anyway, we're so glad that you all have joined us. Make sure you get back with us. And if you have any suggestions for us, don't forget to follow us. And don't forget, we have some great things coming up. You will have a calendar of who's coming on the rest of this month and later on for you real soon. So be blessed. This is the tell them how to be a special guest, also an intern with a
If you like to be a special guest sponsor intern, all you have to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861 or inbox us at EVERETTE Facebook page, FYI Facebook page, Miss Yolanda, the Lady Hinton Facebook page, or email us at FYI Radio Show Live at gmail.com. That's all you got to do. You go to Facebook and let us know. I'd like to be a sponsor. I'd like to be a special guest. Even if you want to be an audience, email us your email so that we can email you back and let you know that we can pull you in as a special audience guest. Where all you got to sit back and enjoy the show. That's all. You don't have to be involved. For those who would love to be an audience and think that you got to be involved, all you do is clap, applaud, and say thank you all for, you don't even have to do it, but be there. And what we'll do, we'll give you a heads up to let you know it's your turn now to be a special guest, a special audience of FYI.
We want to say good morning, James Overton, Crystal Hinton, Alan Ellis, Sheila Robbins, Roberta Carter, all those that I see and don't see. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. So look, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Do something special. And we'll see you back here on Monday at 9:30 a.m. for more FYI Radio Show Live.
2 up, 2 down, VA.